So that brings up Grace Taylor, the NCAA balance beam runner-up a year ago.
Grace sprained her ankle at the team's sneak peek earlier this season and has only been able to compete on bars. Tonight we'll also see her in the beam lineup. Hop to an endo, bail to handstand on the low bar, immediate Stalder circle, Stalder back up to the high bar. Oh, excellent release element right there. It's called the Comanche Salto. And the dismount, double layout. Only a tiny step on the landing. Fantastic routine. Great comeback for this Georgia team. We're going to take a look at that very unique release element here. It happens so quickly. It's called the Comanche Salto, named after Nadia Comanche, one of the sport's greatest athletes. She performed it for the first time in the 70s.
Second team All-American a year ago, a bar score of 9.9, so a nice comeback, as you mentioned. Crimson Tide getting set for the vault, and they'll be without Taryn Humphrey, last year's NCAA uneven bars champion. She's out with a back injury, but Sarah Patterson says she's been dealing with a lot lately.
She has had some difficulties, and she also right now is struggling from the virus that's going around that Kayla Hoffman had last week. You know, I think over the course of the season, you know, your athletes come in and out of illness, and you know, the flu season, you really can't, you know, you try and do everything you can to protect against it, but I just feel like Taryn won't compete tonight, but down the road, you know, if we can get these young people some experience, she's a veteran, she knows how to compete, and when we get her back in there, it'll just make us that much better.
It's a long season, and it's important to have your best athletes healthy at the end. Now, something else Sarah told us is that landings would be imperative, especially on this event against Georgia. Freshman Kayla Hoffman is fantastic in her technique, and Morgan Dennis is simply a huge vaulter.
And Ricki Lebegern will start things off, the sophomore on vault for Alabama.
Alabama looked great in warm-up. We'll see if it pays off here. Oh, beautiful vault, excellent landing. Just what they wanted as their lead-off performer. This vault is clean and it's explosive. The judges were paying particular attention, especially in warm-up, to the angle of the repulsion, of the lift off of the horse. They want to see it near vertical or there will be a deduction.
A good start, a 9.8. And up next is Katie Heenan on bars. She has a chance to win a national championship every year she's been at school at Georgia.
Our national championships are big confidence boosters, and they are in the backs of our minds. But this is a new year and a new team, and the season already has started out in a new way. And so that's definitely, we're thinking about that, and that's definitely a pride thing. But we right now are taking it one meet at a time to get on the right road to our fourth national championship.
Very few teams in any sport have accomplished 4 in a row, and how special would it be to do it at home? NCAAs are in Athens this year.
Well, she's got a couple individual championships as well, 2005 and 2007 SEC all-around champion.
Last week, Katie posted a new career high on this event, a 9.95. Excellent job. She does that Jaeger salto so well. Bail to handstand on the low bar, immediate toe on to handstand, toe on back up to the high bar. It's the combination of those types of elements back to back that make this routine special and world class. Dismount double front, finds the landing. It's a blind one, but not a problem for Katie. Fantastic routine.
And Katie Heenan still recovering from herniated disc, has not competed in the all-around yet here in 2008.
She's training floor, but she's still out of the lineup there. Now let's take a look at that amazing release element. It's a Jaeger salto, and what makes it so special here is that she is way above the bar. The height is fantastic.
And she matches her career best, which she set last week at LSU, 9.95. Still more to come.